The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. On the way to the ring, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, coming to you live from Seattle, Washington.
I don't care how rainy it gets, JR. Nothing's going to dampen the spirits of these Seattle fans.
You're right about that, kid, especially not when we got such a great show ahead of us.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. Someone as out of it as Rob.
And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover.
If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. Rob Van Dam is such an amazing athletic competitor. These fans love confidence in their superstars, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match. I know he's a SmackDown superstar, JR, but I still think Kurt Angle just might be the greatest all-around athlete ever to set foot in a WWE ring.
There's no denying Angle's ability, King. And if you don't think he's one of the greats, just ask him. He'll tell you himself. in great detail.
Aw, come on now, JR. It sounds to me like the green-eyed monster's rearing its ugly head. I understand why you'd be jealous of Kurt Angle, but try to keep it under control and be a professional.
I'm not jealous of Angle, King. I'm just sick of his constant self-promotion. We all know he's accomplished. We know he's an Olympic gold medalist, that he's a multiple-time WWE champion, and that he's done just about everything there is to do in this business. He just doesn't need to remind us.
Well, maybe the reason he keeps reminding us is because people like you don't give him the respect he deserves, JR.
It looks like they've decided to slow the match down a bit here.
And this could be a big mistake, JR. That's not what that table's supposed to be used for. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR,
he's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first.
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight. What a vicious chair shot!
He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd... Oh! What a shot from that steel chair!
You'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling they're passing.
That's one way to use a ladder.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but wow! That ladder's like a battering ram, JR!
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities, I don't care who you are, a few hits from a steel ladder will take all the fight out of you.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream. This could be a pinfall.
1, 2. That was like 2 7/8, JR. I think this one could go either way, JR.
It sure could. Until the referee calls for the bell, this is still anyone's match.
He can't keep letting his opponent work the same area of his body.
That's a recipe for disaster for sure.
I love watching Kurt Angle in the ring. I hope he breaks someone's ankle tonight.
Why would you say something like that, King? Since when is seriously injuring your opponent a measure of how great a superstar you are?
Think about it, JR. Angle only has to do it. What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. These superstars are going to leave it all in the ring. You can count on that.
last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line here, King. No one in that ring wants to have to go back to the locker room as a loser.
He's looking for that finisher, and he can do it here. It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors. He's stalking his opponent. You know what comes next.
There it is! The angle slam! I don't believe it!
He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath.
He's not doing his opponents any favors with that table.
I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky.
Talk about a superstar who's let his success go straight to his head. The contempt Kurt Angle has for his fellow superstars and the WWE fans.
What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR. Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got all they can say grace over.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed.
Oh, man! Someone's going to be picking splinters out of their backside tonight. I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's not a disappointment.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our Smackdown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand in sports.
Oh, boy! Here it comes! You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going. He went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got...
Oh, my God! That's his opponent's finisher. He just stole it.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King. I think they intend to show you right here tonight. My God! The impact of that aluminum ladder on human flesh. It's not pretty.
Oh my gosh! This could be the finisher. Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. Wow! Stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
Wow! Listen, I don't know if everyone's going to be happy about it, but that's the match.
There's no
Here's
question
your winner,
that was a hard-fought
Kurt
game.
Angle.
I'm actually surprised at the outcome, JR. That match went a lot differently than I thought it would.
Well, that just goes to show you anything can happen in WWE.